Most leaders don't fail dramatically. They decline quietly, not because they're incompetent, not because they stopped caring, and usually not because they lack discipline. The real problem is far less obvious. Many high performing leaders are operating with reduced capacity and don't even realize it. For years, we've been taught that leadership problems are productivity problems. If you're overwhelmed, get a better planner. If you're stressed, improve your time management. If you're exhausted, optimize your calendar. If you're struggling to keep up, download another app. But what if productivity culture has misdiagnosed the problem? What if the issue isn't how you manage your time? What if it's the condition of the system making the decisions? Hmm. Because every strategy, every meeting, every difficult conversation, and every critical decision flows through one thing: your physiology, brain, nervous system, and capacity. And when capacity declines, leadership performance declines right along with it. The challenge is that capacity erosion happens slowly. It doesn't show up on a balance sheet, it doesn't trigger an alarm. Most leaders continue producing results while the warning signs quietly accumulate. You become more reactive, your patience shortens, your recovery takes longer. You find yourself rereading emails. Simple decisions take more energy. You feel busy all day but struggle to find time for strategic thinking. You start operating from urgency instead of clarity. The organization may not notice at first, but your decision quality notices, and eventually your team will notice too. Here's what I observed after nearly 3 decades as a nurse and years studying longevity and performance. The highest performing leaders often become victims of their own resilience because they've always been able to push through. Leaders push through poor sleep, stress, exhaustion, recovery deficits, and warning signs until pushing through becomes the strategy. And eventually, that strategy stops working. This is why I believe leadership decline is not primarily a productivity problem, it's a capacity problem, a physiology problem, a recovery problem, and a nervous system problem. Because when your physiology becomes unstable, your ability to think clearly, regulate your emotions, assess risk, and make sound decisions becomes compromised. Not overnight, quietly, incrementally, almost invisibly. The leaders who sustain excellence over decades understand something most people miss. Performance is not the goal. Sustainable performance is. And sustainable performance requires protecting the system that produces results. That means protecting sleep, recovery, decision quality, and the physiological infrastructure that supports leadership. Because your greatest leadership asset isn't your calendar, productivity, or your inbox. It's your capacity to make good decisions under pressure. And if we want to talk about leadership longevity, that's where the conversation has to begin.